It was unexpected for the three basketball greats to join forces for what might be the most historic statement in sports history. The Indiana Pacers legend Reggie Miller, who terrified every opponent, teamed up with his sister, Cheryl Miller, the all-time great in women's basketball, and sided with Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation who is transforming the contemporary game. Behind closed doors, something spectacular was developing. More than simply star power is represented by the convergence of these three basketball titans. It portends a profound change that might permanently alter our perception of the sport. Their upcoming announcement has been months in the making, including top-secret discussions, significant financial support, and an ambitious plan that has the potential to completely alter the professional basketball scene. Fans will be stunned by the impending news, and rivals will be rushing to catch up. During his 18-year NBA career with the Indiana Pacers, 1987 to 2005, Reggie Miller established himself as one of the league's most clutch players and lethal three-point shooters. With 25,279 points in his career and an incredible three-point shooting percentage of 39.5%, he ranks among the league's all-time leading scorers and helped transform the modern game. Miller's influence went much beyond his individual stats since he guided the Pacers to several postseason trips and established a reputation for being able to perform well under duress. His rivalry with the New York Knicks, especially at Madison Square Garden, went down in history and shaped NBA basketball culture in the 1990s. After retiring from playing basketball, Miller went into broadcasting, where he has established himself as one of the most reputable commentators in the sport. While establishing his reputation as a basketball analyst and personality, his employment with TNT and other networks has allowed him to stay involved with the sport. Since Miller played for the Pacers for his whole professional career and came to represent the franchise and the state's basketball culture, there is a strong bond between him and Indiana basketball. This foundation offers special chances to get involved in projects and activities linked to basketball. Given his ongoing ties to Indiana and the sport that made him famous, it is unclear what new endeavors or projects might be luring Miller back into more active basketball involvement outside of his broadcasting profession. Cheryl Miller became the first player to win 3 consecutive Namath Player of the Year awards and led the University of Southern California to NCAA titles during one of the most dominant eras in women's sports history. During her time in college, she shot more than 56% from the field and averaged more than 23 points and 12 rebounds a game. She helped guide the U.S. to Olympic gold in 1984, demonstrating her influence on women's basketball on a global scale. Miller's stature, skill, and fierce competitiveness redefined the boundaries of women's basketball and had an impact on future generations of players. After playing basketball, Miller moved into coaching and broadcasting, where she has continued to support women's basketball and nurture up-and-coming players. Her coaching background includes roles at USC and other colleges where she helped shape the upcoming crop of female basketball players. As part of the Miller family's basketball heritage, Reggie and Cheryl both became legendary in their own leagues, establishing a special forum for projects fusing the viewpoints of men's and women's basketball. Legal experts point out that well-known basketball icons like Cheryl Miller can offer substantial benefits for starting new programs or initiatives when they join new endeavors because of their reputation and connections within the basketball community. The WNBA starlet Caitlin Clark's remarkable ascent from college basketball phenom has revolutionized women's professional basketball and opened up previously unheard-of business prospects. In addition to breaking multiple records, her debut season with the Indiana Fever produced broadcast viewership and attendance numbers that surpassed all prior records for women's professional basketball. Among Clark's statistical accomplishments during her debut season were leading the Fever to their first postseason participation in 8 years and averaging 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game. Her early and significant influence on WNBA attendance was demonstrated by the fact that Fever games regularly sold out arenas and attracted large national television audiences. The WNBA as a whole has gained more recognition thanks to Clark's commercial success, which has also opened up new opportunities for the league's expansion. Her fan base and marketability have drawn media attention and business sponsors that were previously inaccessible to women's professional basketball. Despite coming from separate eras and levels of the sport, Clark's affiliation with Indiana from her professional stint with the Fever and Reggie Miller's history create a geographical synergy, making both players synonymous with Indiana basketball culture. Clark's rise to fame comes with a rise in funding and interest in women's sports, which presents special chances for joint ventures that might capitalize on her marketability and star power. These three basketball greats have ties that cut over several time periods and skill levels, but they all have in common Indiana basketball culture, innovative accomplishments, and the capacity to draw attention from around the country with outstanding play. Their combined influence is a testament to decades of both cultural significance and basketball brilliance. Reggie Miller has links throughout professional basketball thanks to his NBA legacy and current broadcasting job. Cheryl Miller's groundbreaking accomplishments in women's basketball provide legitimacy and experience in creating women's sports programs, while Clark's present celebrity status offers instant fan interaction and commercial appeal. The geographical connection made possible by Indiana basketball naturally generates local support for any joint endeavors as well as storytelling opportunities. Indiana's basketball culture and track record of encouraging creative basketball programs may make it the perfect place for new projects that involve all three players. It is unclear what kind of statement might unite these disparate basketball luminaries and what common interests or objectives may connect their disparate professional paths and areas of competence. The ramifications can imply that their joint participation points to a noteworthy endeavor that needs both established credibility and present star power to succeed in the cutthroat sports industry. To thrive in cutthroat markets, professional sports endeavors frequently need a blend of established credibility, current marketability, and operational experience. The participation of industry icons like Reggie and Cheryl Miller offers historical legitimacy and contacts that may lead to new chances. The instant media attention and commercial appeal that come with Clark's present superstar status can draw in the partners, sponsors, and investors needed to start significant sports projects. Her marketability and fan base provide pre-existing audiences for future projects. Increased funding for women's sports and creative approaches to sports entertainment have boosted the basketball sector, opening doors for businesses that blend traditional basketball knowledge with cutting-edge marketing and business tactics. Legal professionals question whether the participation of such well-known basketball players could signal the start of a new league, training regimen, media project, or other noteworthy basketball-related endeavor that calls for their combined star power and knowledge. The sports industry has changed to encompass new basketball entertainment formats, training regimens, and media content that can profit from the collaboration of contemporary players and long-standing legends. Sports celebrities now have more chances to establish training plans, content, and other businesses that leverage their fan bases and experience thanks to the media and entertainment industries. Legendary basketball players like the Millers have had success pursuing a variety of post-playing employment options, opportunities for digital material, training plans, or other projects that could profit from the reputation and expertise of well-known basketball icons like Reggie and Cheryl Miller are created by Clark's social media presence and fan interaction. Opportunities for creative endeavors that can reach both devoted basketball fans and new audiences drawn by current players like Clark are created by the merging of conventional basketball skills with contemporary marketing and social media capabilities. Sports analysts observe that profitable endeavors frequently blend the legitimacy of well-known icons with the contemporary appeal of up-and-coming celebrities to produce all-inclusive packages that may draw in a variety of viewers and business partners. Initiatives that encourage the growth and development of basketball have received a lot of support from the basketball community, especially when they involve well-known individuals who have made substantial contributions to the sports culture and success. With the rise of social media material, streaming platforms, and specialized sports programming that can profit from the participation of informed and compelling sports personalities, media and broadcasting potential in sports have greatly increased. Media initiatives are based on Reggie Miller's experience and knowledge in broadcasting. Although Clark's current star power and Cheryl Miller's expertise in women's basketball provide a broad appeal for the production of basketball-related content, the popularity of the sport and the success of numerous basketball-related media programs, podcasts, and streaming content that highlight current and former players have raised demand for basketball-related content. Sports programming that can draw devoted viewers and produce steady interaction is becoming more and more appealing to corporate media partners, especially when it features well-known personalities with devoted fan bases. Legal experts point out that in order to optimize commercial success and safeguard the individual brands and reputations of all parties involved, media endeavors involving well-known athletes necessitate meticulous preparation and cooperation arrangements. The basketball community has a long history of supporting youth development and philanthropic endeavors, especially those that encourage basketball participation and give underprivileged communities access to top-notch facilities and Coaching. There is a lot of opportunity for philanthropic endeavors that can draw money, volunteer support, and corporate partnerships for community service related to basketball because of the combined platform of an NBA legend, women's basketball pioneer, and contemporary superstar. Strong support for youth development programs and community basketball programs is part of Indiana's basketball culture, which also fosters charitable endeavors that encourage basketball involvement while benefiting nearby communities. There are concerns about whether the statement could refer to the start of community projects or charitable programs that use the celebrity status and reputation of all three basketball players for social good. The ramifications might imply that their collective participation shows a dedication to leveraging their basketball platforms for youth development and positive community effect that goes beyond business interests. The basketball community is anxiously awaiting an announcement that would mark a new chapter in the development and expansion of the sport, as conjecture about this extraordinary partnership of three basketball greats from various eras and levels of the game continues to rise. Opportunities that go well beyond typical basketball endeavors into fields that could impact sports culture, development, and commercial future are created by the unusual fusion of NBA legacy, women's basketball pioneering, and contemporary superstar status. Whether the announcement is to economic endeavors, philanthropic endeavors, media projects, or other cooperative endeavors, the participation of such well-known basketball personalities suggests something noteworthy that might be advantageous to the whole basketball community. Legal experts question whether this partnership is a new example of how basketball players and legends can collaborate to develop projects that respect the sport's past while laying the groundwork for its expansion and success in the future. The basketball community keeps an eye out for developments that might offer new chances for communities, players, and fans to interact with the sport they love through the combined knowledge and fervor of three basketball icons. Please like this video if you share our excitement about this significant basketball announcement. Leave a comment with your ideas. What do you believe Caitlin Clark, Reggie Miller, and Cheryl Miller have planned? Do you think that basketball icons and contemporary players working together can open up new avenues for the game? We would want to know what you think this announcement might represent for the future of basketball. After that, click the bell and subscribe to ensure you don't miss the announcement when it becomes live. Thank you for viewing.